how many of these young straight men would sign up for a cuddle therapy session with a woman they didn't find physically attractive? So I've had a few questions like these over the years, like, do you need to be attractive to do this work? Do you feel like you have to maintain your attractiveness to do this work? So I would say yes and no. You know, we live in society, humans have natural biases, and I would say there's been many studies done saying like attractive people are more likely to get hired, and you know, pretty privilege is real in any line of work. So I'm not going to deny that I have pretty privilege. I absolutely do. And I know even, you know, in a non-romantic, non-sexual way, people tend to trust attractive people more. And in this line of work, trusting someone, feeling safe is very important. So I do believe my attractiveness definitely gives me a leg up. But at the same time, I've also been rejected by potential clients because they said I was too attractive and they thought it would be distracting, or they couldn't feel comfortable, or they'd be aroused and they couldn't cuddle me platonically. But in reality, it doesn't really matter. It's when you're in a cuddle session, you're not really looking at the other person that much. And you really don't need to be a supermodel to be successful in this line of work. There are plenty of ordinary looking people that do really well in this field because they are good at their jobs. And even for me, like, I've had clients tell me like I'm, you know, objectively an attractive person, but I'm not their type, and they don't have any romantic feelings towards me, and they're glad because it would make it weird for them if I was what they were generally attracted to, especially in the beginning. I think a lot of my clients have a more like familial, friendly kind of connection towards me or feeling towards me than a romantic one. So I don't think most clients, at least the ones that I would attract, are, you know, looking at cuddle therapists the way they would look on like a dating site. For me personally, at least these days, a lot of times the reason I'm chosen is because I have a website, I have a large online presence, and they want a real cuddle therapist. They don't want an undercover sex worker or just someone who's not professional. They want someone that can really emotionally support them and knows what they're doing. So yes, a pretty face can attract clients, but it's not necessarily going to keep them coming back. A large part of that is how you make them feel, the conversation, the cuddles. That's what they're going to remember. And if you're not good at that part, it doesn't really matter how pretty you are, because if you don't get repeat business, your cuddle practice is not going to survive. So like and follow for more cuddle content, and I'll see you in the next video.